Yeah, you about to do a hot take? I'm very excited.
Woo! I have a San Diego hot take.
Oh, shit.
Okay, let's hear it.
Well, okay. It's Asif Ali.
Yes,
he's here. I mean, I just feel like that context is important because you said before we started rolling that you were just at the La Jolla Comedy Store. My favorite comedy club.
So fun.
My favorite comedy club.
I had great shows.
But Natasha
I'm just saying.
bombed so hard she doesn't want to go back one time.
I got heckled. People in San Diego, they have one thing in common. They are brought together by their love of the sun.
They love this. They're
love
so
the
tan.
sun.
I've never seen more tan people in my life.
I'm just saying that's not usually like, people in LA, it's like, we're like lost, like, we didn't get along with our parents and we're like artists and we're like, it's like there's better things to bring people together than like
the magnetism here is art and in San Diego it's sun.
Yes.
They are baked. I will say that.
Well, it's like a little empty.
Mm-hmm.
They look at you. They're like, your tan looks great, brother. They're like, well, there's more to it than that.
And everybody's so hot.
Well, have you been to Miami? You must have been to Miami.
Yeah.
Miami is the next iteration.
Well, Miami, they're not into sun as much as they are into their bodies.
Yes,
the body.
Jacked.
They are crazy
They're
jacked.
into their buns.
In a way that
mostly.
It's hard to use the word racist, but it's like the stereotype is so overwrought. You know what I mean? It's like you go, are you guys serious?
It's like a caricature of sexuality.
Yes,
and all that.
yes.
I see.
You go, are you really gonna walk around with that body in Miami? Like, okay, in Pittsburgh, I could see being impressed, but in Miami, it's just ridiculous.
I've never seen so many people pop their top off apropos of nothing than in Miami.
But why not do it?
Yeah,
They should do it. That's their thing.
Do you ever do that?
Pop my top off apropos of nothing? No. I grew up too conservative to
Nude beach? Can you hang?
I've never done a nude beach. Have you guys done nude beach?
But we've done nude hot springs.
I've done nude hot springs.
Okay.
I'm trying
that
to think.
Sounds fun.
Would you do that?
Probably.
You would do that.
Yeah, where was it?
With a girlfriend?
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice.
And let her be naked?
Yeah, wait. So this hot springs is just public?
Okay.
So we're all naked?
I'll break it down
then
for
I
you.
guess okay. Yeah.
There's a place. There are many places like this.
I mean, the best one's Esalen.
Esalen is pretty cool. It'll be like a hippie compound.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And they'll have hot springs, and you can go to the hot springs, and you are allowed to wear a suit, but you don't have to. And so you have to be comfortable with
seeing other people.
Okay. And whether or not you're going to negotiate your own nudity. Like, we used to bring our daughter, and she eventually was like, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to go.
But you remember going as a child, right?
When I was a kid, my mom would take me to places like that, and I didn't
really?
care because I grew up super hippie.
Yeah.
But our kid doesn't like that kind of vibe. But this is where are you at?
If everybody was doing it and it didn't feel like if you were like, hey, it's Vegas and everyone's naked, I'd be like, I don't like this.
If it felt sexual or cruisy.
Yeah. But if it's like, hey, we're driving and we're going to this location and it's maintained by a bunch of weirdos.
Yeah.
They've made this their like life's mission to free the body. Then probably. Yeah.
Well, the truth is, which I've learned, because I used to go when Moshe first took me, I would wear my long swimsuit, like my...
She would wear a trench coat.
Because you're not getting a tan. You're like...
Right. I'm afraid of the sun.
She would go in a full trench coat, and
I'd
it was
wear
very
my rash
weird.
guard, and then... It was so uncomfortable once you got out.
Yeah.
It's like, it is freeing to be naked.
Yeah.
But
it does physically feel nice.
I want to clarify something, though.
Yeah.
It's not a nudist resort. The point, there are nudist resorts where the point is to be naked. That's not, the point is hot spring.
Right.
Yeah.
If you go in your suit, that's just as good.
Yeah.
It's just that because it's hippie adjacent, they don't require a suit.
So it's kind of like when you go to like a spa, like a Korean spa. They're like, listen, you can... I went to a Russian bathhouse. My comedian friend in Chicago, Sorab, was like, dude, you got to go to this. And we went, and he was like, I wore a bathing suit. I had never been into one before, so I wore like my boxers or whatever. But they were like, everybody was. And then when I left, I was like, oh, I guess that's kind of the vibe.
I should have gone the other way.
Yeah,
But actually, a Russian is different. But Korean, they don't fuck around, and they won't let you come.
Oh, they won't even let you
They won't let you get in with
They get mad.
Yeah, they're like, don't do that. Don't bring that shit here.
Yeah, because then you're making everybody else feel self-conscious. If
No,
you
they
keep your
actually
shorts on.
say it's illegal because of the...
They think it's dirty.
They think it's dirty.
Oh, because you're bringing outside stuff.
Gunk. Don't bring your gunk in here. Don't bring that world gunk.
Wow.
Now,
Interesting.
The Russian spa here in Los Angeles, which I go to a lot, and it's really nice. Well, I used to. It's very expensive, but
Wait, there's a Russian spa in LA?
Yeah.
Which
A
one?
bathhouse,
Voda.
yeah.
Oh, Voda, yeah. That's a clothing one.
Often you'll be in there, and the people that are there, it's so expensive now that the people that are in there are so intimidating. They all look like Chechen soldiers of fortune.
Eastern Promises type.
Yes, I saw 1,000%.
No, we saw a guy once jump in the water, and you're not supposed to dive, and he dove into the hot spring kind of water, and he had one of those ankle bracelets.
He had an ankle monitor on
from jail.
I just love the idea that the judicial system had to pretty quickly realize that they had to make these waterproof.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Vlad's not going to stop going to Voda.
These guys are dipping in the jacuzzi. Yeah.
Wait, what is house arrest? Is that house arrest?
It's so you're monitored.
So you can't leave state lines, and you have to be in a certain.
And this brings us to you and Deli Boys. Okay,
you're a good boy, I can tell.
But not in your show. You do not play a good boy.
No,
you play a real bad boy. Mm-hmm. And here's what I am curious about.
Yeah.
Do you what has been so? It's a show about a couple of Pakistani brothers that become crooks. Right?
Yes.
Do you feel like you have been contacted more and meant more to the Pakistani community or to the criminal community? And which community do you care about making inroads with more?
I think for like the entire South Asian community, I think what the show is doing, especially for like actors and writers and directors and performers, is it's like just opening the aperture of like, because most of the shows that we've had to do has been like pleading for humanity. Isn't it crazy that we eat with our hands? And then people go like, this is crazy. But to be able to do like a show that's fully out of that, and it's just genre work, kind of like what I loved about Beef was like, okay, if they're eating Korean food or whatever, there's still like, there's this whole other thing. It's just a part of their existence. So that to me has been like the best part, and it's been like the thing that people have connected with most.
No, I get that on some level because when I see shows about deaf people, it's always, until recently, it was always like a little angel, like a little struggling angel.
You have to be perfect people.
Yeah. And I imagine for South Asian community, it's both angel or devil. And now it's like I'm like give my kingdom for a drug addicted deaf character you know what I mean, like my kingdom for just an asshole, a regular asshole.
And like having that is so important because a lot of it was like even the characters I'd play would be like either model minority or like super like tense, I do everything perfect, and then everybody else gets to be like flawed and three-dimensional and interesting. But I feel like for the cocaine community, this is kind of like they go like, what is this?
Well, it's scary.
You could be doing way more.
I think it's scary for people because they don't. Yeah, you're right. It's seeing identity as the entirety of humanity.
Yeah.
And they go, no, I mean, everybody's an asshole and a cool person and a selfish prick all the way down.
100%.
I just had an audition and the woman was Jewish, the character, and like I'd say 5 of her lines were about bagels.
No.
That's right. No. Don't be upset. That represents our true. That is what we're
I'm
about.
just saying it's
when
like,
you're not around, that's all we're talking about.
You wake up every day and be like, how would I rank this day based off of 1 to 5 bagels?
Yeah. Today was a 5 bagel day.
As you go to sleep, you go, babe, we did it again.
Dude, I was at the club last night. There was this girl there. Ooh, she was 4 bagels. But
you know what? The under 15 crowd, I think they have a great future. Like our daughter is 7, and if I ever mention someone's race, like,
what are you doing?
She goes, I don't like, because I was like, oh, the black woman. She's like, why did you say that? And I said, well, I'm just saying which person it was. She's like, I don't like it when someone describes someone's skin color. And I didn't tell her that. I mean, I like it, and I'm glad she's.
That indoctrination came straight from the public school system.
But it was her instinct, because it's like, I know what we were watching. We were watching Shark Tank. So I was like, the black guy. And but it's like, he's the only black one on the panel. So I was like describing him.
You sound old and out of touch.
I know.
How would she have described it?
I know.
Like the bald guy?
The bald guy with the cool suit.
To be honest,
that's nicer.
I haven't heard her say that, and I gotta be honest, that sounds annoying.
Well, you know what? The real test
nice
will
to be able to describe people.
The real test will be when she sees this. Have her describe me and then let me know.
The three sames is what she'll say. She'll say the guy with the hair.
Just 3 bagels. That's all.
Speaking of bageling, okay, I got a question for you. I wonder. Well, I think it's a little easier for South Asian and Muslim community. But there is this phrase, you may not know about it. It's called bageling, and it is something that Jews do when Jews sometimes want to date other Jews, but you don't know if you're talking to a Jew.
So what's the test?
So it's called bageling. You start putting things out. Like little chum in the water. But I guess you would probably, Pakistani and Indian, have to do it if you were trying to I want to date a Muslim or I want to date a Hindu. Is there such a thing as...
The names usually are a tell.
As nonning?
The names are pretty...
You guys non?
I think a lot of it. I think a lot of it is the name.
Right.
I think with like Jewish American culture, like sometimes the names can feel like, oh, we might be in the middle here. We don't know. Yeah. But for like, if you grew up Muslim, the names are pretty. Like all of my brothers, we all have Muhammad in our name.
Yes.
It's like it couldn't be more laid out there for you. I think the test that people will often do though is like try to gauge on a scale of 1 to 10 Naans how religious you are.
Oh, it's not about whether you are of the religion. Yeah. It's about how down.
Because the spectrum is huge.
Is your family religious?
I would say that they're about like 7 Naans.
7 Naans? That's a lot of Naans.
They're 70%, like 7 out of 10 religious?
Yeah, like my mom is like, she's changing the curve because she's super religious.
Yeah. Okay, so wait. Interesting. And does she, is she like, what does she think of your career? Is she down with it?
I think initially both of my parents were kind of like, they more looked at it from the, we came all the way over here. Why would you pick a job that is so uncertain?
Yeah,
we came over here for certainty.
Yeah.
And you are now doing literally the most uncertain thing. Like, we have no reference point. That's also scary, too, to be like, I have no reference points. I can't help you. I can't, like, because your uncle is a doctor. I can get you a recommendation. I can't help you in this at all. And also when, like, if you look back, like, how old is your daughter?
8.
Okay, so imagine her, like, at 17 being like, hey, I want to go do this thing that you guys have no idea about, and I'm just going to put all my eggs in this basket. You would feel worried.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of worry. So I think that from that perspective, they were concerned about it. Slightly, because my family's kind of weird. We're like kind of like the hillbillies of our family because my mom and my dad are not like, they're not doctors.
And that's hillbilly.
That's in an Indian Muslim family. Yeah, that's a full hillbilly. Of my uncles and aunties.
That's very shameful. Like we have 2 family members that are not doctors.
They all own businesses, engineers, doctors. Like they're all doing really well. My dad got laid off from his job at Honeywell, and then he started selling birds.
Dude, what? What kind
exotic,
of birds?
like macaws, cockatoos,
pet birds.
parrots. Yeah.
Why
but
is he passionate
them.
about that?
He loved birds, and then when he got laid off, his buddy told him that like, hey, you can't smuggle birds into America anymore. So they were quarantined in Southern California. So my dad took our van in Arizona, drove it to Southern California, bought a bunch of birds with all of our money.
Wow.
And then just put them in like our garage.
And brought them back across state lines.
No wonder you're a comedian.
I know. And then we were buying and selling jungle birds, and me and my 3 brothers all had little jobs.
I love the idea of your mom being like, it's just that comedy's an unstable field that we don't know much about. Unlike selling exotic
jungle
birds
She was like not
lines.
2 for 2, and she still looks at my dad and goes, "This is your fault."
But
because you taught them that you could do a crazy thing and be successful.
Did you experience it that way? Like,
yeah.
Consciously?
I looked at it and I go, oh, because he was outside of the banking system. My mom had to go to a trade school and she became a respiratory therapist. So she did work in a hospital, but she wasn't a doctor.
Yeah.
And so he used her bank account to like launder all the money because all of his dealings was cash. So we learned too much about how to live outside of modern society. And my mom was working 12 hours. So it was mostly just my dad and us. And then my mom started doing night shift. So it was really just 5 guys.
5 guys.
It was really just 5 guys.
It was 5 guys.
It's 5 guys. And so we learned, that was the first time I met somebody who worked in the arts that made money, was this lady who bought an African gray Congo, which are the ones that you see that talk the most. And my dad was like, what do you do? And she was like, I write songs. Like she wrote songs for like famous country singers.
Wow.
And my dad was like, wow. And I looked at that and I was like, damn. And we dropped it off at her house. And she had pillars. I'd never seen pillars in front of someone's house. Like, those cribs, MTV Cribs houses where they would have like the giant Roman pillars.
Yeah.
And she had an aviary in her house, but it was all glass and the ceiling was like open.
Cool.
And so she had all these birds living in this giant thing. And I was like, this is dope. Anything is possible.
What attracts someone to birds?
That's a great question.
You know what it is? It's people who are like, dogs and cats bore me.
Yeah.
But they're not so crazy that they want to get into lizards.
Or lions.
Or lions.
Lions is a whole other zone.
Or monkeys.
So they think dogs and cats are boring?
They go, okay, we've had, those people usually either have a ton of dogs and cats.
Yeah.
Or they're just like, yeah, like dog and cat is cool. Like that's fun, whatever. They just feel like it's a little basic. And they're like, how do I stand out and not be lizard guy? Because once you get into lizards,
Right. Yeah.
that's a different thing entirely.
So you can't have dogs and cats and birds.
You can.
Really?
But then it becomes kind of like a different type of vibe. Like then you're kind of nuts. You have to just be at home 24/7.
You know what's probably a trip is like out there somewhere is a sexually vanilla lizard guy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So he's got all the lizards, and then he brings the girl home, and she's like, "Fuck yeah, dude, let's get into some bloodletting stuff." And he's like, "Oh no, I just like lady on top."
No, that's just Keith.
eye-gazing."
That's just Keith, my anaconda.
I always think about the sexually vanilla goth people in the world. They must be so bummed. They're just like, I just like the music and the fashion.
To be a straight edge goth person. Yeah, because what you're advertising is so crazy.
All right, so I have some questions about Deli Boys and the criminality aspect.
Yeah.
It sounds really fun to play.
It's so fun.
What's the most criminal thing you've ever done? If you want to talk about it.
No. The most criminal thing I've ever done is when I was in like in elementary school. I got caught stealing a DMX CD.
That's a great
from Fry's Electronics.
That's legit.
It's so good because I got caught. My first time I got caught shoplifting. Have I ever told you this? No. It was for Lip Smacker's lip gloss, and it was so humiliating.
Why? Oh, because you wanted to wear it around your.
No, this girl. I was young, and this girl had given me some. Yeah. And I was like, oh, this really tastes good.
Awesome. Yeah.
And then I shoplifted. I was young. I was like really young.
Yeah.
And I stole it. I was like, there's like two shoplifts. Mm-hmm. There's the shoplift where you're doing it because you're so young, you're seeing if you can get away with it.
Yeah.
And then there's a shoplift where you're like a juvenile delinquent. DMX is more in the juvenile delinquent category.
That's also what I was.
What did you do?
I shoplifted and didn't get caught, guys.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. You know what?
Oh, you've been saying that's another category.
Yeah. It's like knowing how to do it.
People who get away with the crime. Mine was when I was so, like in hindsight, it was so obvious that I was going to steal it because I opened it up and I put it in the CD player because I was like, okay, well, I'm still in the store.
Yeah.
And I just kept playing it.
Oh, you're all nervous and shit.
I was so nervous. I kept playing the CD.
You're all cold by the CD player.
And I was like listening to it and then kind of just like looking around. And in hindsight, I saw the same guy walk by staring at me, kind of like trying to tell me with his eyes, like, bro, don't do this. I don't want to have to grab you. You're simply a child.
Yeah.
And I listened to it so many times. And then I like took the CD and like shoved it in my pants, which is so gross. And then as I was leaving, the guy grabbed my tiny little arm. And then I was like, oh!
Your little pubescent
I thought I was
arm.
going to get the death penalty or something.
Yeah, sure.
Well, the thing that I try to tell my daughter now all the time, I show her, I'm like, there are cameras everywhere. Just so you know, anything you do on a street, anything, someone is watching. And it's really true. There used to be a guy, but now it's like, everything's
somebody was just saying to me yesterday that the reason you know how like Gen Z doesn't really drink?
Mm-hmm. They don't drink, they don't date.
Right. And a lot of that is about like, they're online and they don't have connections and they're scared. But part of it, somebody was saying they thought was because everybody's recording everything. So if there's a substance out there that will make you act stupid, take your shirt off and be an idiot, like you're not going to do it because you know somebody's going to record that thing.
Well, that's a wild take.
Well, no, it is kind of true because like even my nephew's 11 and like the amount of stuff that they won't do outside because they're worried about like, oh my God, what if I meet new people and I trip and fall? And the amount of stuff that they see online, everything pretty much online is like, oh, here's a video of someone else having an embarrassing moment. And so then they go like, oh shit, what if I have an embarrassing moment and someone across the street is videotaping me? Totally. And then they put me online and someone sends that to me and goes, hey, even with like crowdwork stuff, right? Even crowdwork stuff, if you get like the back of someone's head and then you look in the comments and they go, hey.
Hold on one sec.
Oh. Damn, when you get into the real stuff, that's when the industry tries to shut you down. Listen, I know what this is like.
No, we're not doing that, dude.
No. You're going to talk
about crowd work? No, we're done. We're done, brother. I'll tell you, I have a hot take on crowd work.
Yeah. I mean, you're so good at it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, this is probably why I have this hot take. I resent these people. All of a sudden, crowd work videos are really hot.
Yeah.
Then the next new hot thing is to have a hot take about crowd work and how it's whack.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I've always hated this vibe in comedy. It's like, just let people have a good time.
It's the contrarian in everything.
Yeah.
And also they have to fill up so many hours of just talking about things versus like actually doing the thing.
You have to be upset about a thing.
But
I always felt that way about prop comedy and guitar comedy and puppets and
if it's good,
and even if it's not good, who the fuck cares?
If those people like it, let them like it.
Let people enjoy their stuff. It's not watering down stand up because, some influencer got a million hits on his who gives a shit? Yeah. And they go, then it's training the crowds to no, it's not.
Because there are people who have always gone since before crowdwork was even a thing on the internet, who would go to shows and be like, they heckled you. They were like, talk to me. That guy wanted to talk to you. He wanted you to like give him a back and forth, and he didn't even know what crowdwork was. He was just being an asshole. Yeah.
My dad, before he died, he was this Italian man, and he would always say at my shows, he's like, hey, Tosh, it's okay if you want to take a couple shots at me. He always and then once he went to an Anthony Jeselnik show and interrupted and was like, hey, I'm Natasha Leggero's dad. Feel free to take some shots at me.
He's the safest guy to do that with.
At somebody else's show. I love that.
But it's also like that's the least safe comedian to do that with.
I know.
At your show, I'd be fine with my mom interrupting.
Yeah, let's do it.
But people do like it. And, people just love attention.
And it's also like the intention. Like I had it like when I was doing shows at La Jolla, like there were people who were talking, but their intention wasn't to be like disruptive in a negative way. Totally. Theirs was like, it was almost sweet of
you can feel that.
Yeah. And I go, okay. And like, how to like play with it and kind of like, if you don't want to talk to them anymore, you just like look to the other side of the room and they kind of get it. But then there are people who are like, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
It's about me now.
Do you do a lot of crowd work in your shows?
I will do it if it comes to me. Like I'll have certain moments in bits where I'll kind of use it as a way to like centralize the room to kind of make people remember that this is a live thing that's happening. And it could be as simple as like, oh, hey, like, do you like, when's the last time you got into like a fight with somebody or something like that simple? And it's not really like requisite on them having a good answer because I'm just going to go do my bit anyway.
It's about fighting.
Right. Gotcha. But if I kind of am there.
Could happen.
And if something is there, then I'm like, okay, I will like see where
and then
this
your
is
bit
going.
sucks because
it's not as magical as the crowd.
Then you just ditch the bit and you go, okay, this has filled the 10 minutes that bit would have filled anyway.
I used to always bring people up on stage. And then I remember one night, some guy put me in a headlock. And then I was like, what am I doing? Like this big muscly guy came up from behind and just kind of did that like as a joke. But I'm just like, I think I forget who I am. I'm a small lady.
But you have like a lot of you have a lot of presence. You're very confident. So it's that kind of thing where from in the crowd, they go, all right, this chick wants to fight.
Yeah, this chick wants to be in a headlock. If there's one thing your stand-up sort of exudes, it's put me in a headlock.
Yeah.
Well, it's always more fun to make fun of people if everyone can see them.
100%.
So I always want to, my instinct is to always bring them up.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What do you do about that, Moshe? You're the expert.
Well, I'm not an expert. I mean, I don't bring people up very often. I actually find, I don't know why, I find when I bring people up, that thing, I find that it often... the opposite.
I can't do it because then something goes in their head where they go, "Ooh."
Yeah, it feels like it's less funny, but you're good at it when you bring them up because Natasha's very visually oriented.
Yeah.
No, it's just funny because then people can see how short I really am.
Right. It really works for you.
I'm getting a lot of mileage just out of like a lot of that too.
When I get off stage, people go like, "Wow, you seemed so much taller on stage," and I go, "What is this? This is a meet and greet you paid for. Why are you ripping me?"
Also, you are taller on stage.
Yeah, because you
physically stage lengths. Yeah.
You're proportioned and you've got long legs, and so people think you're taller.
Yeah,
I get it, honey.
But I never bring people on stage. But I will do if somebody is like I did a college show a couple months ago, and there was a kid wearing a full suit, and apparently that's his deal. He wears a full 3-piece suit every single day.
Sounds like a real cool guy.
So cool.
College student in a 3-piece suit.
Yeah, could you imagine being a sophomore wearing a full 3-piece suit every day?
Exhausting.
Exhausting.
Just to talk to him or to be him, both sound terrible.
Tell me you're not getting laid without telling me you're not getting laid. You have time for a bow tie? And so I told him to stand up. So I'll do that. Yeah. I'll be like, dude, stand up. And I'll be like, this guy respects me.
Yeah.
And I'll make that guy like my central focus.
I gotta come to one of your shows. I bet you're really good.
It's fun.
He's very good at stand-up. You're very good at stand-up.
But I never get to see. I mean, I see the specials and the TV shows, but I don't get to see like someone
do like a full thing. Yeah,
we call it doing they thing. That's what we call it around here at the Endless.
Can I tell you, your book is so good?
Oh, that's so nice.
I haven't read the second one yet.
It's much worse. No, it's good. They're both good, I think. But thank you. That's so nice.
So good that I've like recommended it.
Oh,
to
that's so.
That's why I married him.
What's up with your book? Where's that?
Ooh, I gotta write a book.
Dude, my father, the bird salesman. It seems like it's ready to be written.
So is your mom like, in terms of you picking a partner?
Yeah, she has this kind of thing where she has like, okay, an ideal situation. She's not trying to force me to do anything, but she's like, hey, ideally,
there's tiers.
Ideally, an A1 tier would be from the same city she grew up in.
Whoa, that's so...
Same language.
Oh, the same city in Pakistan.
Yeah.
Okay, not here.
Like Hyderabad.
Okay.
Same city, speaks Urdu, super Muslim, like, big family. Like
That's first round draft
First round
pick.
A1 draft pick.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's your LeBron out of high school. Like,
Yes.
that's what you want.
Yes, okay.
Anything beyond... Now, I feel like... She's at a point where she's like, I have 2 nephews.
She's like, woman?
She's like, yeah, literally. She's like, woman, just have a kid. Just have a kid.
Uh-huh.
She's just at this place where she's like, she just wants to, she doesn't know what to do. She's retired. She doesn't know what to do with all of this energy.
You should have a kid.
I know.
Do you want
because
a
you
kid?
have you have free childcare.
I know.
right.
Our parents are decrepit.
I know. Our parents are so old.
They don't
can't
have
help.
the energy to do it.
They got nothing. You wait too long.
Yeah.
See, when you wait too long, what you get...
You got to be present. You got to be a parent. You wait too long, you got to be a parent.
you gain like a feeling of confidence, like you didn't sacrifice things. Like, oh, that's all good. I don't need more partying.
Yeah.
We had that 20 years of hanging out.
But you lose the ability to go do anything, to go party if you wanted to.
Right.
And they're all on their phones too.
Right.
They're addicted to the internet. The elderly people.
My dad cannot stop ripping YouTube. I do a whole bit about it. Our worst mistake was showing him YouTube.
Oh yeah. He's just
Because it's here.
Right.
He's just on his phone.
He's on Macaw Talk.
He literally will type in birds and then put in a location. I do a bit about it. He'll like do birds, Brazil.
It. He's
and
still
then,
obsessed.
And then he'll watch. Yeah.
Oh, does he still deal?
He doesn't deal.
He's still in the game?
But can I tell you something? He's still addicted.
Uh-huh.
Every single day we talk to
Yeah.
him, he goes, you got to take... He looks up bird marts. They're like Comic-Cons for birds. They happen in different states. And he goes, hey, can you take me to Riverside? And
Stop
I go,
it.
For what? And it's always
One
like...
more. I just want
there's a
one
bird.
more job.
He goes... Because I go, hey, we can get you a bird. But it's
Yeah.
not about having a pet.
He wants
him.
the hustle.
He wants the hustle. He's like, no, I got to get a pair because then I can have the babies and I can make money. And I go,
Yes.
well, you're 80.
That's
Stop it.
crazy.
But once you feel the thrill, this is why people don't stop doing comedy.
Right.
Or they don't stop doing drugs. It's like the thrill is there. This is why boxers won't stop until they like die in the ring.
Right,
Because he's
right.
like, the thrill. Just having one bird, he feels stupid. He feels
Yeah.
like, oh, you what am I, a consumer?
Yeah.
I don't wanna be that.
square.
No.
No, man, I'm in the bird game.
Yeah. I need to be moving bricks.
I love the idea of your dad driving down the street and just like
Actually,
seeing
one time
a
he
bird
tricked me.
fly
One
by.
time he tricked me. He was staying at my brother's house, and my brother and sister-in-law, they waited so long so they get a house big enough so that my parents could live with them.
Yeah.
And my mom is doing that all the time. My dad, it was just like he needs his independence, so he'll dip in between Arizona and the house. And so one time, I was like, "Hey, there's a bird mark closer by," and so I took him, and he pulled such a fast one on me. He like made me go super early in the morning. He knew I was doing shows that night before. I was like exhausted. And so I was like, I'm going to come pick you up, took you to the Bird Mart thing. And we were walking around for like 3 hours. And I eventually was like, all right, I'm going to go get food.
Yeah.
There's this person selling like food outside. I'm going to go to this cart. And while I was doing that, I didn't know this, but he had cash. This is why my dad is not allowed to have cash.
Yeah.
He literally just has credit cards, which have insane limits.
Yeah.
He could go buy a Birkin bag if he wanted to.
Yeah.
But that's not the point. He needs cash because bird people are not dealing in credit cards. They're off the grid, right? They're only dealing in cash. They're not even fucking with checks, right? So I was eating a burrito outside, and in that time, the Bird Mart was closing. So what he did is he then bought a pair of birds, and then he called me and was like, hey, I'm done. Pull the car up. And I pulled up, and he had a cage with two birds in it.
Wait, he wants them to fuck and then he sells the babies?
Because that's how you make the money.
But he kind of like juked you. He like doubled back in, grabbed.
Because he knew if I was in there with him, I'd be like, you can't do this.
Don't buy the mating pair.
Don't buy the mating pair.
Is that why everybody's buying birds? To have them mate?
No, most people are buying birds because they're great companions.
But your
and
dad is
also,
just in the game.
My dad's just in the game for the business. Right. And also, birds live a really long time. People don't know this.
Yeah.
Like parrots will live like 60, 70 years.
What?
I mean, so you'll get a bird, and it's because their previous owner died. Like they outlived.
Right.
You could get your daughter, like an African Grey Congo, and her and that bird will die at the same time.
Wow.
They'll both be like
crazy.
in their late 80s.
Goodbye.
And then what is she? Because she's definitely asked for a bird.
Yeah.
When does it
The
get
little
to
ones live
exercise?
shorter.
Does it fly around the house?
You can now. There's like a new trend of like, you can fly them. Yeah.
You fly them?
You can train them. You can train them. Yeah. When they're babies, you can train them like in the house to be like, just like how you can do like that clicking thing with dogs. You can do that with food to train a bird to come in. Like, you go to the zoo sometimes and they'll do the thing and it'll fly into the crowd and land on somebody. You can do that, and people do that. Like, if you ever go to like the Rose Bowl, I saw this video. My algorithm is fucked because I talk to my dad too much. And so my algorithm is all just like bird stuff. Yeah. And so it's just like you'll see videos of people who will be like riding bikes or something, and their bird will like fly next to them and then land on their shoulder. And then
now
fly
I heard.
land.
Tell me if this
That's
is wrong.
cute.
Yeah,
I heard that the African Grey Congo actually prefers to fly around a studio apartment in Reseda, California, than in the African jungle, right?
Yeah. And they've asked, because they can speak.
Right.
They've said apartment Reseda, 1 bedroom Reseda.
Apartment Reseda. Yeah. That's what I've heard.
Street parking.
Yeah, they don't want to be free. They're naturally predisposed to not being free. Deli Boys season 2, Hulu. Hulu right now. They can watch it. They can download that. Joint?
That joint.
Do we say that joint? That
You
bird.
can call it that bitch.
That bird.
That bird. All episodes are flying right now.
They can capture that bird. They can go to the bird bank. But in the meantime, we have some people. We have a person that's called that wants some advice.
I'm so stoked about this
good.
because my friend Celeste messaged me when you guys posted about the phone call thing, and she's like, "I'm so stoked about you doing this podcast because I love this part of it."
Your friend Celeste, Did she speak Urdu?
How many Naans?
No,
Hyderabad, or what's her deal?
She's a painter in Paris.
Well,
she lives in
that's
Paris.
not preferable.
I know, my mom's not.
That is not the ideal bird for us to capture.
Hopefully, the next time I'm on this podcast, I'm settled down and I have a
It's
baby.
like that? Wait, are you with someone?
No, I'm not with anyone right now, but who knows? Anything could happen.
Well, this could mean a lot of things. This could mean that you're extremely on the prowl and down with anybody you meet next, or you really don't plan on coming back for a very long time.
And there's only one way to find out.
And it's to take this next call.
Or maybe he has a feeling he's about to meet his soulmate.
Do you feel that way?
I have a good feeling, yeah.
Okay, great. This is the year you feel.
Are you on the apps, or are you trying to do it?
I'm on the apps. I'm out meeting people in real life. I'm out there.
Comedians do have that special ability to meet people in person.
We're in the streets.
Yeah, we're out here. We out here. I mean, we out here like I would say like your daddy at a bird meet.
Yes, fully.
Yeah.
Fully with
we
cash
in
in
these
his
streets
pocket.
like your daddy at a bird
Cash
meet.
in his pocket. Yeah.
I love the idea of your dad like desperate for one last bird.
Yeah, one last job. Yeah. He's so thirsty for those birds. It's unbelievable.
Hey, Tosh.
Yeah, Moshe.
It's summer coming soon. Things are heating up, and I have been sweating my BAZZ off in my thick flannel and wool pants that I wear every day. My onesie that's made of thick wool.
I think it's time for summer shopping.
I think it's time for linen. I think it's time for quints.
Linen is amazing. When I learned that linen would just roll up into a suitcase and you could just wear it when you land, I always try to buy linen everything.
Linen and cashmere are two of the finest of things. Cashmere, hey, maybe that is more of a winter thing. Linen getting ready for summer and spring is all available at Quince.
Quince makes it easy to refresh your everyday this spring with pieces that feel as good as they look. They use premium materials like 100% European linen, organic cotton, and ultra soft denim. Denim is so in right now.
Denim is in?
Denim is so in. And people are like wearing chambray and denim, like almost like in the way Jay Leno was wearing it.
You mean denim on top and denim on bottom?
Yes.
The Canadian tuxedo? Is that what you're talking about?
I'm just saying I'm seeing a lot of it.
Wow, I didn't know denim was in. Well, if you want ultra soft denim or you want ultra lightweight linen pants or dresses or tops, they start at just $30 on Quince. They're effortless, breathable, and easy to wear on repeat.
Everything at Quince is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. They work directly with ethical factories and cut out the middlemen, so you're paying for quality and craftsmanship, not brand markup. And take that, Gucci.
They got super cool stuff. They've got these really nice European linen drawstring beach shorts, which I think really make a nice thing.
I like the trouser shorts, the short ones.
Oh, yeah, those are cool.
Those look good on you, honey. You don't like to show off your hairy legs, but I really think it's cute.
I appreciate that very much.
And they have the little drawstring.
Thanks, hon.
Refresh your everyday with luxury you'll actually use. Head to quince.com/honeymoon for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada, too. That's QUINCE.com/honeymoon for free shipping and 365-day returns.
It's available now at QUINCE.com/honeymoon. They make the sheets we sleep on, the shorts we chill in, and you can have them too. Quince.com/honeymoon for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Quince.com/honeymoon.
All right, so what do we got, Laura?
I love Chicago. You're from Chicago.
I'm from Rockford.
You're from Rockford.
But
all my cousins live in Chicago.
Where are
I
you
went
from?
to UIC.
Oh,
I grew up
cool.
in Phoenix, Arizona.
Right.
But
right.
all my cousins, all my extended family live in Chicago.
Yeah, I love Chicago. Unfortunately, I'm not from there.
Okay, let's get this party started, and we are going to speak with Cam? Sam in Chirac.
Hell yeah.
Are you allowed to say that? I probably am not allowed
You
to say
probably
that.
are not allowed to say that.
I take that back.
Yeah.
I take that back.
Yeah.
Hello, Sam. How you doing?
Hi, Sam.
Guys.
You're muted.
Oh.
That's Asif Ali, and he just said something very problematic about Chicago.
I said what?
Oh, no.
Where in Chicago are you?
We're in the West Loop.
West Loop. Hell yeah.
What a
we
great
shoot
loop.
Deli Boys in Chicago.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, you
cool.
do?
Mhm. Yeah.
What a great loop. One of the great loops, I would
One of
say.
the best loops.
Some say it's the best loop.
Yeah.
West Loop, best loop.
West Loop is the best loop. Yep.
Yeah.
I like your hair.
Thank you.
What is that clown behind you?
Oh, yeah.
That's my creepy clown. I have a lot of antiques and like weird, spooky estate sale finds. Yeah.
People in Chicago love to thrift.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's a vibe out there.
How do you feel about exotic birds as a pet?
I could get down with it.
Okay.
I don't know much about exotic birds as pets, so I don't have a strong.
It's not a
Well,
deal breaker for you?
No, I don't think so.
I think it is for me.
Oh yeah, I hear that. It would be for me too.
A lot of
I'm
bird
not doing
shit.
snake.
Just one bird would be too much for you?
Yeah. It's not. And no offense to your family and your father.
To my entire family's life.
No offense to your lineage, but
To
it's
what put me through school?
it's a type of person.
Yeah.
That there's something about. You know who I really can't cotton to?
Yeah.
Bring the bird out. On
Oh,
the
my
town.
dad never did that. My dad.
You know what I'm talking about? That
Yeah.
guy that brings the bird out and he's got like a shit towel. You know.
I respect that about my father. He kept it business. He never once had a bird on his shoulder and went outside.
By the way, it occurs to me, and I'm so sorry, Sam. We will get to you. It occurs to me. You know who is the same type of person? Guy with parrot on his shoulder with a shit towel out in the streets, and guy who wears 3-piece suits at college. It's like the same guy, kind of. It's like
It's the same guy.
Please attend
Hey,
to me.
Look at me. This is peacocking.
Yeah, that's
Literally.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Sam, what's up with you?
Yes. So my husband and I live obviously in Chicago. We live in a condo. Our building is very industrial. It used to be a factory. So we have like the big high wood ceilings, and it's very noisy. So we hear our neighbors a lot. We get a lot of outside noise. And for the most part, that's fine. Like we really love where we live. It's a great neighborhood. It's a really cool building. So we're like, okay, noise is part of the package. But our downstairs neighbors just got a Newfoundland puppy. And I think we don't know them, but I think they probably work second shift because for the last couple of months, this dog barks every night from like 10:30, 11 o'clock until like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Whoa.
I'm a pretty heavy sleeper, so like it wakes me up, but I fall back asleep. But it drives my husband absolutely insane, and he has a really hard time falling back asleep. So we have been going back and forth on like, do we say something? What do we say? He really wants to confront them about
God,
this.
I love a capital C confrontation.
Oh, you do? Are you a confrontational guy?
No, but I
wish you were.
Oh, I wish I was. And if there's someone having competition, I'll get right behind you.
Oh, and watch.
Right, I'll be right over your shoulder. Just like, yeah. Tell him, Moshe. Tell him.
I am the opposite. I am very confrontational,
Yeah.
and then I often find myself in fights with people and going, all of a sudden going, oh, I don't care about this, but I'm already screaming at a man in public, like it's too late. Like I can't control myself sometimes.
How long has this been going on?
Like 2 months.
And
but there's another layer to it. So part of the reason why I feel really uncomfortable like saying anything to them or confronting them about it is because I'm also pregnant. So in a few months we're gonna have a newborn baby that's gonna be like shrieking at all hours of the night.
Oh shit.
So I'm like, we need to like extend grace to our neighbors in the same way that we hope they'll extend grace.
Here's the thing. You don't know for sure that your kid's going to be screaming.
It will be.
No, not necessarily.
They all do.
Okay, well still, you don't know how bad.
Right.
And also, here's the thing. It's going to this needs to be on their radar. Because it's probably going to take 5 different things to figure out how to get this dog to stop barking. They might need to hire a specialist. They might need to change some of their work hours. Like they're going to so it's like, if it were me, I would want to start getting this in the works.
Oh, because you're saying that they don't even know because they're gone and the dog is screaming?
I'm assuming they're gone because he's very loud. He's like a big boy. So I'm like, there's no way these people are sleeping through this. I'm like, they must not be home.
I would want to know.
I would want to know
if my dog is barking like that.
Yeah.
Isn't that a good way to approach it?
I think so. Like, hey, just FYI, I don't know if you guys are home or not, but
and don't mention
worried.
your baby.
And be like, I'm worried about your dog. Is it okay? Is it screaming?
Are you in a 2-unit building?
No, we're in a pretty big building. There's
a
like
lot of
probably
people
4
there.
Units. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
so we
listen,
don't know these people under us.
I mean, I'm not trying to, delve into stereotypes, but like, you white woman?
I think so.
Yeah, white woman. Have you not mastered the art of the passive-aggressive anonymous note?
That is true.
I mean, it's like, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? Use your power. Like, why even bother?
Yeah.
Why even bother signing the note?
I 100% agree.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna. I mean, why not?
What does it say? The passive aggressive.
Well, okay, so
anonymous note.
I was just being irreverent and obnoxious, but I do wonder why you feel you need to sign it.
So my husband said that too. He's like, we could just do an anonymous note, and I'm like, but what if they have questions or like? I feel like if we're gonna complain, we should like put our name on it, like stand behind it.
But you're not the only people.
You want to do 10 toes down.
How about this? What if you did it? Because I feel like what I'm sensing from you is you don't want to come off as an asshole. And so maybe you could write a letter and maybe like give them like dog treats or something to be like, hey, this is not out of a place of we hate your dog.
That's pretty good.
That's nice.
We want to be friends with you guys and we love dogs and we love to meet the dog, but we're like worried like if you guys are gone, we're worried like is the dog just barking because he's a baby dog, or is he barking because like something like he misses you or something? Is there something we can do to help?
And use
That's
some
a
word.
really cute idea.
I really like that. And can you somewhere put in it like the words incessant or nonstop?
Oh yeah, that's nice. That's
and
supportive.
driving me crazy.
Well, because it's like it's not just we don't like the bark. It's like constant. What's the nicest word for that? Repeatedly, constantly.
I'm hearing all those words as like things that like a landlord has told me. So like, it's going in like in the wrong way, but like, maybe like, like you're worried, like you're a little worried. Like,
I love that is so clever.
Yeah.
The dog treat.
Yeah.
I mean,
if it works.
Brilliant. Well, but that's like they need to figure it out.
Yeah.
Well, what could they do? This is the thing I keep coming. What's the possibility here?
More walks in the day.
Yeah, more walks.
One of us works, one of us doesn't. We get someone to, because the dog probably does need more walks.
Yeah.
Maybe they need to get someone to sit it. Maybe I don't know.
Electronic shock collar.
But it's gonna be a lot. That's what I mean. Like this kind of thing, and it does help. I mean, you can change animals' behavior, but you got to get it from like all sides. That's
you talking about Moshe? That's crazy.
No,
I changed his
it has not
behavior.
worked. Well, you have to get them young. No, here's the good thing about a Newfoundland. Do you know what the Newfoundland's primary characteristic is besides water rescue?
I know they slobber a lot.
They slobber a lot, but do you know what they love to protect?
Velvet.
Little babies. They're really good with kids. They're like, that's one of their famous characteristics. They love kids and they're really good with kids. So, in fact, I believe that Peter Pan's Nana dog was a Newfoundland. And so you have a potential for a babysitter.
This is so cute. This
Isn't
really
it?
could be the beginning of a really nice friendship, I think. If it's handled properly, I think it could be really cute if you were like insinuating like, hey, I want to meet the dog. I was just worried.
Yeah.
You know, like that kind of thing. And if you guys actually meet, that could be really cute. Also, people in the Midwest are very nice. So
they are. Look at her. She doesn't want to leave the anonymous note. And I think she's right, because the truth is, if it doesn't stop, I would be way more, as a dog owner and being told something like my dog is barking nonstop, I'd be way more inclined to try to make a fix for it with us signing, knowing who said it.
Some accountability.
Accountability.
I wonder what I would do if I had a Newfoundland. So your idea is that they're leaving to go to work, and that's when the dog
just misses them?
What would you do? And it's at night, right? It's overnight.
You gotta hire a dog
Yeah, it's
specialist. You
overnight.
gotta freaking Google it.
But you
I
can't,
don't know.
There's no dog walker that they don't do red hour
Maybe he
dog
needs
walkers.
CBD in his gums 30
okay.
minutes before. I don't
Now
know
we're
what it is,
talking.
but it's just not fair. And I don't think you need to say you're having a baby.
Yeah.
And because they're probably working during the time your baby's crying
That's
anyway.
true. That's true.
And a dog bark is different.
It's
like
different.
your baby's going to be doing so many amazing things besides crying.
And also, it's going to stop crying eventually, because that's one of the things about dogs. They kind of stay the same intellectual level.
Yeah.
They're not like birds, if you know.
Yeah,
what I
they're
mean.
not birds.
They're
yeah.
not African.
They're not going to
Congos.
learn the English language.
Yeah, and tell you Reseda.
Can you call the police for a noise complaint?
Now we're back to the white woman zone.
Here we
yes.
Here we go.
I can't believe we didn't think of that first. Call the cops. Call the cops.
Can you call the SWAT team on a dog?
Remember,
Why am I talking about passive aggressive notes when you have the police at your disposal?
we had our wedding in our yard and the police came because it was too loud.
Yeah, and I
Really?
got all. Speaking of confrontation, I bucked up on him.
You
totally
should've.
unnecessarily. And no, because I realized I went to the front and I was just like, why are you even here? And that kind of thing. And I realized all I would have had to do is not go up there.
Yeah.
Like, just ignore
Let
and
someone
let
else
someone
pass
else
on
deal
the
with it.
information.
And
But
the
I'm
cops would
always
have been like, oh, like somebody just called us. We didn't.
yeah, we think you should call the police. Honestly, we think you should get the police involved.
All right. Well, I love the dog
Great.
treat, the sweet note,
Sweet note with dog treat is a really good idea. Yeah, it really is.
and we're concerned. It's been 2 months now, and I'm sure you're busy, but I'm sure you want to know the dog barks pretty much constantly from.
I wouldn't say
this
constantly
time
or
to this
incessantly. I
time.
would say maybe. Okay, let me think of some real language.
A
here.
lot?
A lot
The
is a
dog
fair.
barks a lot?
The dog barks a lot.
And we're worried because we don't know if you're home or not.
the dog is barking at nights pretty consistently. How about
Yeah,
that? Oh, that's nice.
consistently.
Pretty consistently. And unfortunately, it's keeping us up. And we just,
Want to see if there's anything we can do to help, or
Right.
if you can, whatever.
And
like-
we also
if-
just wanted to let you know.
Yeah.
And if this behavior doesn't change, we will involve law enforcement.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something like that. Kind of a thing.
And then with the dog treat taped to it, we've seen the dog. It's very cute.
So cute.
I mean, how could you not make a few phone calls to try to start figuring out how to make?
Yeah.
I mean, I would be mortified to hear that my dog was barking.
I would be so embarrassed. I'd
Right.
be like, oh no.
I wouldn't know what to do, though. That's my thing. Anyway, what are you going to do? And now that we've talked for a long time, what are you going to do?
I think the note with the treats is a really good idea. I'm curious
It's a
if you
winner.
guys think, like, should we put my phone number on it? Like,
Ooh,
give us a
terrible
call
idea.
if you have any questions. Like, I don't know what they would need to contact us about, but it feels weird to just be like, here's a note.
Don't give
contact
strangers
Your phone number.
say Sam in number 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
there
like
you go.
you kind of get, but then
Yeah.
the other thing is then you start to get into a writing war. But hopefully they're cool.
I don't feel like these people will be that pissed.
Why do you feel that?
I don't know. I feel like the Midwest. I have a very specific experience there, but I feel like I've never really had those types of interactions. with
You're gonna
people.
marry a girl from the Midwest. I can tell.
Yeah.
You've never had a psycho neighbor, I can tell.
No, I've only had neighbors that fucked really loud.
Oh,
but
that's
that was
nice.
kind of cool.
That's great.
I was like, all right, these guys are getting it. and
I
can't be
remember
mad at that.
when I moved to LA, I moved to a duplex with like one wall between us, and this old gay couple, like probably 70, asked me, "Do you think you could keep it down after 8 p.m.?" And I was like, No. I just said no.
8 p.m.
I was like, it's just not, it isn't going to happen. I'm
Yeah.
sorry the neighborhood has gentrified, but this is what we're dealing with now. Young
here.
people live here. We're partying. So anyway, I don't know if that
And
helps.
by partying, I'm going to be fucking girls up
That's
against the wall where you're watching
Banging
Wheel
them.
of Fortune.
Banging them.
And they're trying to take their multivitamins.
They're just trying to raise their Newfoundland. That's all they're up to.
All right. Well, hopefully this works out, and you're very sweet. And
Congratulations on the baby.
Yes, that's so exciting.
Thank you. We're super excited. This was great advice. I really appreciate you guys.
And would you consider naming your daughter Natasha?
That's a great idea.
Of course, yes. Natasha if it's a girl, Moshe if it's a boy.
I love
I wouldn't
What's
do
up with
Moshe.
this Asif
Yeah.
erasure here? What's going on here?
Asif Muhammad Ali. You have to use all three.
No, that would really work. Then you write a note and say from the family of Asif Muhammad Ali, and they're just
Watch
like, you know
Deli
what?
Boys season 2. Have that be an addendum on the
That's right.
bottom.
Oh, by the way, we want you to do that as well. As you're getting ready for childbirth, we would like you to watch
Deli Boys
You know what?
on Hulu,
Have you
yeah.
seen it yet? If not, start with season 1. It actually contextualizes
I have
things.
not, so I will.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Start with season 1, go to season 2, and then season 3.
Yeah.
Coming
Yeah.
at you
They'll put a
soon.
lot of things in your life in perspective.
All right. Well, good
I
luck,
love that.
Sam.
Thank you guys. Have a
Of
good one.
course. Thank
Okay.
you. Bye, Sam.
It would be so cool if that woman got back to us in a year and she had named her daughter Asif Muhammad Ali. It would
And
be
she was like, something happened. I confronted the people with the dog. They punched me in the face. I concussed. And then when I had the baby, I just knew I needed to name my daughter Asif Muhammad Ali.
or just Deli Boys.
Season
Deli
2.
Boy season 2. The kid. That was a good one. What do we got next? We got secrets. Hey, Tosh.
Yeah, Moshe.
You know, the last 2 nights I've been taking a bath and I look up and I see a whole array of products from Naturium. And I'm like, whoa, those are my wife's products. Let me try them. And let me tell you something. My skin is feeling glowy and good.
Well, that's because they have the Glow Getter multi-oil body wash
I used it last night.
and the body scrub.
I used it the night before last.
And what's so funny is my daughter loves it. And I told her that we do ads for it. And she said, you know what, Mom? I would do an ad for this, but only if the money goes to my college.
Well, I would do an ad for this for free. I mean, luckily, this ad is actually not for free, but I would because, to be honest, this stuff is good. And when they say Glow Getter, they're not lying. My skin looks and feels really fantastic because Naturium makes it easy to find the ingredients, products, and routines that are right for you. It's got pH balanced ingredients that are gentle and effective enough for daily use head to toe, but they're really high quality and nice.
Naturium's formulas are skin friendly with pH balanced ingredients that are gentle and effective. Turn consistency into a habit that you can keep with luxurious dermatologist tested formulas at accessible prices.
I mean, my problem is every time I go to the drugstore, I'm trying a new body wash or a new exfoliant skin scrub. That's the cool thing about Naturium. Once you find it, you can have them just send it to your door and you get rewarded. They've got this whole Naturium's Consistency Club, and you don't have to sign up for a subscription. You just earn points and get more for free. Even your empty bottles earn points because your best skin starts with a consistent routine.
Give your skin the affordable, luxurious glow up it deserves. Go to naturium.com/honeymoon for 10% off your first purchase today.
That's naturium.com/honeymoon. Let's hear a couple secrets. You know, people sometimes call and leave
they
their
tell you like anonymous
secrets. And actually, lately, we've gotten a couple real dark ones.
My daughter keeps asking us to tell her some secrets, and I think in my head, and I haven't been able to tell her any of them.
Most of them are pretty innocent, but the last couple of times they've been pretty dark.
Yeah, can you lighten our load a little bit?
Or don't.
here, Laura?
Or don't. Asif can take it.
I can take it.
Okay.
Whatever you got.
Hi. So this is a secret I have never told anybody, and it is gross enough that I will not be explicit in detail. But there's one day I was a nanny, and I desperately needed the day off. I needed to take a sick day, but I hate lying and faking sick, and so I gave myself pink eye so that I didn't have to go into work.
Out of all the
And
things.
I'll let your imaginations go wild. What? Honestly, you're probably correct.
Oh my God.
She put shit in
In
her
whatever you assume I did. I am not proud, but I'm also glad that I didn't lie to get out of work.
Is
So
crazy.
that is my secret. I don't even know if I feel better after saying that. But thank you for the podcast. Love you guys.
What the frick?
Keep doing what you're doing.
That's so
Okay,
cute, though,
bye.
that she didn't want to lie.
Don't keep doing what you're doing.
No.
Wait, hold on.
no,
Is that how you do
no.
it? You put shit in your
No.
eye?
I think she rubbed
Yeah.
her asshole and then
Holy
rubbed her eye hole.
God damn it.
That is
Why
crazy.
Are you, what? There's 1,000 other things you could have done.
What would you do?
I'll tell you what I would do. No, you go ahead.
If I felt like her and I was like, I can't lie about it, I would just like, I don't know, eat something that's expired or something, or fucking make yourself throw up, or like do something.
There is no ethical difference between making yourself sick and saying I'm sick and lying about being sick. They're both versions of dishonesty.
You know what, this is capitalism. This is capitalism.
It is capitalism.
You know
You're
what the
so
best
right.
hack is?
You're not allowed to rest in this country.
That's right. That's what it is.
The best hack? My daughter's sick.
But that might be a lie too. Her problem is she can't lie.
I know you're lying, and I felt bad. Tell her I said get well soon. You know.
Well, you're an asshole if you ever
Don't say
fight
asshole.
someone on it.
Don't say asshole.
Why?
Just please don't mention the word asshole right now.
Oh, because
that is
wait, how would you
crazy.
even put shit in your eye? Though?
I think you put your finger in your butt and you go like this, just a little bit, and then you go like this.
You margarita rim your asshole.
No. You're misunderstanding. See, what you're seeing, Asif, is this. I wasn't saying that.
Oh, you're
I'm saying
it. No.
You're in a little. It's not a margarita rim. It's more of a I'm trying to think what it could be like. It's like if you're trying to grab, you're trying to get earwax out of your ear, just a little bit.
What I was thinking is perhaps maybe finger in the toilet water.
Okay, but that won't guarantee it.
There's no guarantee.
Yeah, too much water.
By the way, this is so dumb. You could go blind.
You could straight up go blind. You could get like sepsis. Like you could really fuck yourself
Also-
up.
With an eye patch going, at least I didn't lie.
Yeah.
Let's not forget, this bitch is a nanny. I don't want her around my kids.
Absolutely
Sticking
not.
her fingers up her asshole.
But
and
it does sound like she's willing to die for these kids.
That's right. And let's not forget, we don't call women bitches on this podcast, okay, Natasha?
sorry.
Not since last episode.
Not unless they put their own fecal matter in their eye to
That's
get pink eye.
deranged,
That's
and I feel like
crazy.
there's like this woman is clearly white.
Interesting.
I
Okay.
don't-
well,
I don't see a
everyone who
Expand
listens
on
to this
that.
podcast is a white woman.
No, that's
So-
not true.
I just don't
Expand
see a
on
world
that.
as a South Asian. I just don't see as people who like really clean. I just don't see a world in which a South Asian person would be like.
Well, you think white people are dirtier?
After we're like bideting, yeah, we're like we're low tying, we're bideting.
What's low tying?
Low tying is basically like if you don't have a bidet, you fill like a flower pot ish thing with water and you clean your ass with water if you take a shit.
Wait, a
It's pre-bidet.
flower pot?
low tie?
It's lota. It's like the word for lota.
Oh, so it's
just
a-
anything with water because you have to clean your ass after you take.
So
a
you're
shit.
sitting on the toilet and you kind of go like this.
and you really clean it.
Wait, you're like leaned over like a sultan and you're cleaning your butt with a flower
This is why
pot?
we're very clean people.
Wait, why don't you
Dude,
just
this
like
is-
take some like toilet paper and wet it and then do
That's
that?
not-
I don't understand your culture. Why don't you just take your finger, put it in your butthole, and then
put
wipe
it in
your eye
both
with
of
it?
your eyes, and now
Are
you have
kidding?
40/40 vision.
All right, well, I need a palate cleanser.
That is crazy, dude. She's wearing sunglasses for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, that's wild,
because
man.
she got shit eye.
That's wild, mate. Oh, jeez. Do we have another, or is that okay? Let's play one more. I can't possibly top that. Let's see. Let's see what we got.
Hey guys, I have a secret. My brother is the favorite child in my family, and while helping my parents declutter and move from the house they had been in for like 20 years, I found testing for my brother, and it said he had a really low IQ, and I kept it, and I look at it whenever I feel sad that my parents don't love me as much as him. All right, bye.
Oh, yes. This is the right kind of petty. I love this.
Oh man,
This is why you shouldn't get your kids IQ tested.
You shouldn't. I
No.
heard the IQ test is kind of bunk. too.
I think it's, but it's
it feels
not
like eugenics-y.
It definitely feels eugenics-y,
Yeah.
but it's not fake. It's
Okay.
like flawed and wrong, but it's not like
It isn't. It's not.
it's not based
zero.
on nothing at all.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of a thing.
Sure.
But
Like when you I know so many people who've had their kids tested for gifted and it hasn't.
that is it didn't come through.
And then it's like you're taking that risk of like either I can go around telling everyone my kid's gifted, or now in your
You're
head,
lying.
and you have to keep a secret from your kid because you're not going to tell your kid, hey, you're not gifted, and here's the proof.
Well, they used to. I don't know. Did you go to public school?
Yeah.
You did too. Did they have a gifted program? At your, that was the.
We
you were
hated
probably
them,
in
though.
it, weren't you? You motherfucker. Okay, I wasn't, but my brother was,
Yeah, I
and so
wasn't
I
either.
would always be like, "What's up with
What's up with AP
What's up with
classes?"
gifted and talented?" And they'd be like, "We're good." And then one time, my brother, he was always getting stuff like this. He got signed by like a kids modeling agency.
No.
When we were young, and I used to go with him to his appointments and be in the like waiting room,
Trying to
like,
get discovered too.
and they would just walk by and be like,
They'd be like, tell your dad to move. Can you tell that guy smoking a cigarette to kind of move to the back?
Can you tell the kid with pink eye to kind of scoot out of the way a little bit?
See,
it's not what we're looking for.
I was lucky because we had Eureka, which was for the intellectually smart kids. Then we had Get It Together for the dum-dums.
That was me.
Then we had Creative and Performing Arts for the creative people
For gay people.
who weren't that good at science and math.
Yeah, that's cool.
That feels
That's
like a
cool.
good delineation.
I for
Of
sure
like maximizing everyone's like talent.
except for the kids that have to go to the remedial classes. But I would have gotten into the artistically gifted ones maybe, and maybe it would have kept me out of all the remedial stuff. Because then this is the thing that happens when you get shunted into the like not gifted, is that it starts becoming self-fulfilling, and then you start going downward. And you accept the no from the universe, and you go, I'll double.
And it becomes
the no.
like a self-fulfilling of like, oh, maybe I'm not.
Yeah,
maybe I'm not.
yeah.
You know what's crazy about the kids acting thing? There was a thing in Arizona where there'd be these radio ads, and like totally credit my parents for saving us from this. You know what? Like on the radio way back in the day, they would do these ads where they'd be like, "Is your kid talented? Like have them call this whatever, and we cast for shows on Disney Channel and da 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 da." And I remember we heard it on the radio and we called. And we did the whole thing. And then and we were so excited. We took fake headshots. Well, I guess
Who called? Your parents or
no,
you?
You and my brothers.
Like you were
four,
trying to
four
be
people on one phone call being like, hey, you have 4 stars here, right? We could fill out the cast of a TV show. And
you wanted it even then.
I was fascinated by it.
Yeah, sure.
And so then we gave it to my dad because he's the money guy. So we're like, okay, whatever. He's like, oh, yeah, is there a parent there? And my dad was
You
like,
should have given it to the bird where your dad wasn't there, because the bird was like,
so
hello.
smart.
Yes.
This is bullshit.
Sign him
Yeah.
up. That would've been
My dad was on the phone. He was like, huh? He was like, my dad was actually kind of like, oh, okay. Interesting. And then his like face dropped because then he hung up and he was like, yeah, the guy wanted like $1,500.
Of course he did.
My dad's like, that's a scam. I would have totally been like a story.
Yes.
Out of state, showing up to California.
I mean, I have a feeling
it would have been bad.
I have a feeling the scam would have just been send us the $1,500.
It would have been the money, and then they would have been like, "Oh, this kid's way too enthusiastic. Let's get him on a boat."
Dude,
with some billionaires.
Can I ask what was your break?
My break was in like my actual career was,
just doing stand up.
I was always doing stand up, and then I moved to Chicago, and I kept doing stand up, which was great. And then when I moved to LA, it's after I did like one of those. They would have all these stand up for diversity things.
I remember, I tried to do one once. I tried to do one based on the fact that I have deaf parents.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then
they weren't having it?
the woman came into me and she goes, "Look,
Sorry,
man, you're funny. What are you doing here?" And I go, "I know, you're right." This is when it was like, this is like right before it stopped being in any way acceptable to do something like that. It was like literally the year before. She's just like, "Get out of here. Like, I like you, but stop it."
Man.
And I go, "Yeah, that's
You're gonna
fair."
get me fired. Yeah. And that's where I met Hassan there.
Uh-huh.
And then I met like Fahim when I came out to LA and Ari. And so then when I moved to LA, we started doing sketches and stuff together. And then I would do like little commercials, and I would like book a pilot here and there, or like a guest star. But my first like break was probably that actually was like some movement. Was I did this show called Wrecked on TBS. For like 3 years.
Zach Krager's show.
Yeah, which shout out to Zach. I mean, unbelievable.
Yeah, things have changed for him slightly. Well, listen, you know what is most important here is the bird community. I'm glad that we were able to really.
I feel like based off of the type of like the way you get into people's lives and how the intimate connection you guys have with your fans, I do feel like a lot more bird people are going to come out of the woodworks.
I love it, and I want all of those bird people and their owners to watch Deli Boys season 2
on Hulu.
On Hulu, which by the way, who owns Hulu?
Disney.
So in the end,
it's all Disney.
It all worked out.
No, you got on your
Disney show in the end.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, dude. Where's your brother,
Shit,
though?
dude, I owe
He's
somebody $1,500.
Your brother's back in Chicago trying to make $50 on a parakeet transaction. But fuck him, man. It's about you right now.
I bet baby birds are cute.
So my job, we all had little jobs. One of my brothers was like to feed them. One was to like do the business part of it. And my job was to teach them how to like. And then they're like, so they would be
really?
like, so they would.
See, when you went like this, I thought you meant your job was to get pink eye from
Yeah.
the bird.
It was like, come on, dude.
So
we're going to get you a bird girl from Milwaukee.
That's right. So you can have some little
real sweetie.
So you can have some little chicks,
a real cheese head.
Some little chicks of your own.
okay.
Dude, this is so funny to me how artist coded this is. It's like, which of our boys is going to turn into an artist, a sensitive artist? Let him be the finger guy. Come on.
The animals were just like, they were chill around me.
Oh, that's cute. And you don't have a bird.
I don't have any animals. Yeah, I travel too much.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Can it just fly alongside the airplane?
You would think that. But also, I don't want the visual
Yeah.
of like, oh, fucking bird guy at Delta.
Yeah.
Just waiting.
Shoulder full of shit.
Emotional support, parakeet.
Yeah, I have to get paperwork being like, this macaw keeps me.
You're like, you are not allowed to ask me why I need to be traveling with this macaw.
I'm bringing this peacock into this Chili's and there's nothing you can say.
Deli Boy Season 2, Hulu, right now. Watch that shit. Asif Ali, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. This is so great.